My mental health tip for the day is disappointment versus regret.
Hey guys, welcome to episode number 9 of the Good Human Factory Mental Health Tips. This week's a special one. We've got the Orvals family from Melbourne sharing their mental health tips. They're a big advocate family towards mental health. They're always willing to share and their tips are awesome. Check it out.
Hey guys, so my mental health tip is to just slow down sometimes. So if I'm feeling like my mental health is a bit off, or if I'm a bit overwhelmed or a bit anxious, my favorite thing to do is literally just slow down for a moment. So I'll go up to my room, light a candle, play some acoustic music, which I find very soothing, and just write in my journal. I feel like it's really beneficial to just feel like I'm in the moment for a little while, and just relax and not feel like I'm so high strung.
Hey guys, so my mental health tip is to talk. One of the most important things you can do in life, whenever you're feeling down, whenever you have problems, whether they're small, medium or large, is talk about it. We're getting a lot better at society. Say hello. We're getting a lot better in society at accepting mental health, especially within men. So don't ever feel like what you have going on is something to be embarrassed about. It's just definitely worth talking about. I hid a lot of things for a lot of years and it did no good. It bottles up inside you and it just explodes. So, whether that's a partner, a family member, a counsellor, a best friend, you might be a random person online, find someone you're comfortable to talk to and talk about it, because it certainly does help. And if you have any other things that you're doing to try and mask the pain short term, whether that be drinking alcohol and all those sorts of things, I suggest you don't do that. A little saying that I like to go by is own the shit you hide, or the shit you hide will own you. But just so you all know, if you know me personally or you don't, if you follow me on social media or whatever, I'm always here to talk to. So if you're having problems or you're feeling down, make sure you reach out, and I'm always willing to have a chat.
G'day guys, my mental health tip for the day is disappointment versus regret, and understanding the difference between the two. Getting to that dark place is typically around triggers. Something takes you there, and fear of failure, or the perception of failure, is often one of those triggers. But once you understand the difference between disappointment and regret, it puts a lot of things into perspective, because the reality is we all live with disappointment. And disappointment is just part of shaping ourselves as human beings and living and learning and growing. Regret's a little bit different. Typically, regret is making decisions that you could have otherwise chosen not to make, and we'll still make them. But at the end of the day, the more decisions you make that are the right decisions, and if it doesn't work, you live with some disappointment, which is real and normal. Regret's a little bit different, but I've found with my own journey that things that have taken me to bad places have often been around that fear of failing. So just think about it. Yeah, so guys, and when I talk regret, I mean, I've got a few like everyone, and probably the biggest is having 2 fucking mongrel kids. No, I'm joking, because that's probably one of the regrets that I do have, that I didn't spend enough time with my kids. The focus was wrong when they were little, growing up, and I just worked my ass off, gone at 6:30, get home 7:30, and you can make choices around that about balance. Fucked up on some investments, lost $1 million, and I regret that, because at the end of the day it was about due diligence and the fact that I was putting my family's livelihood at risk, and I was motivated by greed, and I'm the first to admit it. And $1 million is a fucking lot of cash. So a couple of classic examples. I made the wrong decision, and I've had to carry the can for that. But it is what it is. You worry about and focus on tomorrow. But, again, disappointment versus regret, they're very, very different. And understanding them has helped me a hell of a lot, mate, I'm telling you.
A huge thank you to the Orvals family. Your guys' willingness to share your story and your vulnerability is so amazing, and I thank you guys so much for that. I know so many people get so much out of your tips and your social media talking about mental health all the time. My tip for today would be to do a bit of reading. I feel like reading brings a bit of perspective and allows us to understand way that other people's lives work and also understand how different everybody's life is. So yeah, pick up a book, maybe read about somebody else's life and get inspired. Also, guys, check out Good Humans podcast. There's some awesome episodes that have just come out. We also have some great stuff coming up on social media. We've also got some merch coming out really soon, guys, so keep an eye out. Have a good day.